What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now on the road excuse me, to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are definitely out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did last year is a collector's rare B-Cup from the Underworld. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. The centering on the back may be a bit off from top to bottom, but honestly, it really doesn't make much of a damn, because I am going to be getting this card graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, because I know that more than 75% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not subscribed. So if you guys like the content and you guys want more of the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which basically ties with today's video, which is this. Do you guys want to see ECW legend Sabu inducted into the Hall of Fame? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, that is exactly what we are going to be talking about, is the recent news that ECW legend Sabu will be retiring later this year. Now, in a sorry guys, my camera moved. Anyway, in a career that goes back 4 decades, think about that, 40 years, ECW legend Sabu has actually announced that he was going to call it quits later on this year. He was actually on the recent episode, on the latest episode of Stories with Briscoe and Bradshaw. Big shout outs to that. No copyrights as always. He actually laid out the plan. He actually revealed what his plans were for his retirement later on this year. He actually said, quote, I'm hopefully setting up for my final match. I want to do a final match maybe in July or later. It's probably going to be against Van Dam. I heard Van Dam say something that he wanted to have a barbed wire match for my last match. I said I would rather have a regular match. I want to have one of my better matches. The barbed wire match is a gimmick. The gimmick is my final match. That's my gimmick. Excuse me. And if you guys do not know, his career, Sabu's career date goes all the way back to 1984. So think about that: 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 2024. Think about that, guys. 4 decades ago. That is insane. And he was actually trained by his uncle, Ed Farhad, formerly known as the original Sheik, who got inducted, who actually got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame back in 2007. And I remember, because I believe his wife Joyce Farhad actually accepted the honor on his behalf. Hang on, guys. YouTube was being weird. It was being weird, you guys. Because I've got music going on. Anyway, moving on. Fiasco's done. Let's move on. But anyway, yeah. His wife Joyce Farhad actually accepted the Hall of Fame ring on his behalf, and it's awesome to see, to see people like the original Sheik and guys like Rob Van Dam get inducted into the Hall of Fame, because these are ECW legends, and I think there's only been a few ECW legends that got inducted. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me look up ECW legends who are famers. Let's see. Because I know that the Dudleys are. Because I know that the Dudleys got inducted. Rob Van Dam got inducted, and if I remember correctly, okay, here we are. So here are the ECW originals, if you will, that got inducted into the Hall of Fame. ECW alumni in the Hall of Fame: Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Don Morocco, Junkyard Dog, Tito Santana, Nikolai Volkov, Eddie Guerrero, Sensational Sherry, Dusty Rhodes, Jerry the King Lawler, The Sheik, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Terry and Dory Funk, Kerry Von Erich, Sunny. Yeah, Sunny is still a part of the Hall of Fame list, even though she's been arrested more times than I give a fuck to count. Moving on, Abdullah the Butcher, Hawk, as in Road Warrior Hawk, Ron Simmons, aka Farouk, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Mick Foley, or Cactus Jack, Jake the Snake Roberts, Lita, Scott Hall, Medusa, or I guess Alundra Blaze would be better, Tatsumi Fujinami, Luke Williams, Butch Miller, Stan Hansen, Terry Gordy, Kurt Angle, Rick Rude, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson. I believe they are known as the Rock and Roll Express, if I remember right. Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, obviously the Dudleys, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Luna Vachon, the British Bulldog, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Rob Van Dam, Killer Kowalski, Rick and Scott Steiner, and of course the recent one known as Rey Mysterio. So that is a grand total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45. That is a grand total of 45 ECW legends that are now a part of the Hall of Fame. That's insane. That is insane. And you look at Sabu's record, his time in the wrestling business, it has been incredible, as absolutely insane. And it goes all the way back to his time with Big Time, with promotions like Big Time Wrestling, USWA, FM, and of course FMW. Paul Heyman actually saw a lot of potential in Sabu and was like, "Hey, why don't you come work for us in ECW?" And if you guys don't know, back in 1993, originally it was known as Eastern Championship Wrestling. But once Paul Heyman took over, right, everyone knows that it became known as Extreme Championship Wrestling, and one of his biggest rivalries was actually against Taz, the Human Suplex Machine, and another rivalry that he also had was with none other than Rob Van Dam. Obviously, yes, they did become tag team champions on numerous occasions. The rivalry that both Sabu and RVD had was what made those two unite as a cohesive unit and became ECW tag team champions. And not only that, but he also had quite a few runs with New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, All Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, and of course as well WWE. Once Vince decided to once Vince McMahon allowed Paul Heyman to bring back ECW, that was where Sabu decided to appear. And obviously, yes, he did end up becoming a part of the Raw roster in 2007, like right around there. But obviously the higher ups knew that he was never going to be cut for Monday Night Raw, so they ended up just letting him go. And obviously he did make a couple of appearances on AEW from what I've seen on social media. However, if this year, if 2024 does end up becoming the year that Sabu does retire, then Sabu is going to be leaving behind arguably one of the most incredible legacies we have ever seen. And it was because of guys like Sabu, guys like Rob Van Dam, guys like Taz, guys like Lance Storm, guys like Justin Credible, Jerry Lynn, guys like Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. It's because of guys like them that promotions like TNA, WWE, AEW, and all these other promotions, all over the world have hardcore matches, such as ladder matches, steel cage matches, Hell in a Cell, table matches. What else can I think of? Street fights, and of course, war games. So they're the ones that brought the hardcore style of wrestling to promotions like AEW, like TNA, and of course WWE. And You look at Sabu's time, his accomplishments, they speak for themselves. They legit speak for itself, and I'll show you guys the list of accomplishments that he has. It is absolutely insane. It literally feels like it's pages long. Think about this. Billtown Championship Wrestling, BCW Heavyweight Champion, one time. Border City Wrestling, BCW Can-Am Heavyweight Champion. ECW, both Eastern Championship Wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling. Two-time ECW Champion. Former FTW Heavyweight Champion, which now the FTW title, I guess now is a part of AEW. I don't know who holds the title. I've heard a lot of crazy things about this title, but whoever holds it, they got a lot of shoes to fill. They got some big ass shoes to fill. ECW Television Champion, 3-time Tag Team Champion, 1 with Taz and 2 with Rob Van Dam. And of course, the second ECW Triple Crown Champion. European Wrestling Association European Junior Heavyweight Champion. Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling WWA Martial Arts Tag Team Champion with Horace Boulder, who is actually the nephew of none other than Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. Crazy enough. Hardcore Hall of Fame, Class of 2009, International Wrestling Cartel, ICW Tag Team Champion, with Eric Ecstasy and JT Rogers. I don't know who the fuck they are. IWF, Insane Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion twice. Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Yeah, that's actually a thing. And it's still going on to this day, apparently. JCW Heavyweight Champion. Main Event Championship Wrestling. APW. MECW. APW Hardcore Champion. NWA Florida. NWA World Champion and Independent World Champion. NCW. National Wrestling Conference. Heavyweight Champion twice. New Japan Pro Wrestling the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and UWA World Junior Light Heavyweight Champion. Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit, Cruiser Core Championship, Pro Wrestling Holland Championship, their world title, obviously. Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked number 5 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 in 1995. Ranked number 86.
Okay, what do you got for me?
Chief, what's one thing fans can expect from you this season?
There we go. Ranked number 86 of the PWI singles wrestlers in the PWI years in 2003. PCW Professional Championship Wrestling Television Champion. Like, I can go on. I can literally just go on and on, to obviously TNA year-end award for Match of the Year in 2005 with Abyss in a barbed wire massacre match. On December 11th. So, if you add it all up, think about this, you guys. If you add it all up, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, you guys. Hang on. Give me one second, guys. I'm literally calculating how many titles he's held. So let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, no, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 5, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 championships with exactly 1, 2, 4. With exactly 4 awards and a Hall of Fame for and a hardcore Hall of Famer. Think about that, you guys. Think about how crazy that is. If that right there is not a stellar career, I don't know what is. And Sabu even also said it best. You know, that he wants to he wants to have one last match with Rob Van Dam. Honestly, I would love it if it were to take place, preferably in WWE, because obviously WWE would they would probably love to see it. But I think no matter where it takes place, I have no doubt in my mind that Sabu has had one of the most incredible careers I had ever seen. And at this point, no matter who, if that match does take place, no matter who wins and who loses, the fans win because they got the honor to watch Sabu in his last match ever, which ties into the question: could we see Sabu get inducted into the Hall of Fame possibly this year? And the answer is yes, because even though WWE has always tries to come up with ideas of who should be inducted into the Hall of Fame, WrestleMania weekend is going to be in Philly. And Philly, everyone knows that Philly is was the initial home of ECW. So it would only make sense for Sabu to get inducted into the Hall of Fame in Philly. Is it possible? Absolutely. Bound to happen? Probably not, but we will just have to see. But again, Sabu, hell of a career. Shout outs to him. All I gotta say is best of luck in your future, man. Shout outs to him. And with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.